Welcome back, my beauties, and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So as you can see, for today's set, I am doing Janice's nails again, which is my daughter, and I have done all of the normal prep off camera, so I did go ahead and push back her cuticles. I went around the cuticle with a needle drill bit to remove any dead skin, roughed up the surface of her natural nails. I then applied on these Easy Basket coffin tips with Macquart's glue, and she did want a stiletto shape, so I went ahead and shaped the tips into stilettos. I then roughed up the surface of the tip itself, and I'm now going in with a coat of Macquart's dehydrator and 2 coats of the Young Nails Protein Bond to start the prep on the nails. So today's set is going to be just a clear acrylic set, and I'm starting with a bead of Mia Secret's clear acrylic right where the tip and the natural nail meet, and then I'm going to go ahead and just brush that down the nail. I'm going to go in with a second bead up by that cuticle area, make sure it's nice and flushed, and also brush that down the nail as well. The acrylic brush I'm using today is a Mia Secret acrylic brush in a size 8. And the monomer I'm using today is by ARTISTRY Beauty Supply, and it's an odorless monomer. And guys, I absolutely love this monomer. So the monomer is definitely odorless. There's a very faint smell to it, so it's tolerable for anyone who doesn't like the smell of natural monomer. This is something I recommend. Now, I've had this monomer for a while, and I did not use it as much because when I first started using it, it was like taking so long to set. So I would put the acrylic on the nail and it just like took forever for it to set and dry. So I kind of put it on the back burner, but then I saw a tip on a channel I watch, Easy Nails. She does absolutely amazing nails. If you have not checked her out, please do so. That's my girl. But she uses, I believe, Koopa odorless monomer, and she just puts a few drops of acetone in it and it sets pretty well. So I took that advice. Although it's different odorless monomer, I did the same thing and put a few drops of acetone in it, and guys, it sets perfectly fine. And I just love the fact that it's odorless. I can definitely tolerate it. I overly love it. So I highly recommend, if you have not tried odorless monomer, just try it and then add a few drops of acetone and you should be fine. But basically, when I apply my acrylic, I do try to do like a 3 bead, 2 bead, something like that. For this set, I didn't do that. I just kind of used as many beads as I needed to. So on camera, you'll see me do 2 beads per nail. So I start where the tip and the natural nail meet. I always start there. And then normally I do go in by the free edge and do a bead, and then go back up by the cuticle and do a bead like that. But on the video today, you'll see me add a bead where the tip and the natural nail meet, and then up by the cuticle. Now off camera, I do go in with a few more beads in areas that are needed, and also to help build that apex up. But I did want to show my application on camera, just some of it, because if you've been subscribed, I have come a long way with acrylic in my eyes. I feel like I'm doing so much better. My application is so much nicer. I overly enjoy acrylic so much. And now that I have this odorless monomer down packed, I am going to be providing so many more acrylic videos, because to be honest, the monomer that I was using before, it would cause headaches. You know, it wasn't really bad, but I did notice that it was causing headaches. So I really was trying to stay away from it a little bit and maybe do them every so often. But now that I have this solution with the odorless monomer, I am going to be using acrylic a lot more, because I do actually enjoy acrylic application. It is very pleasing and very satisfying to me. So today's recreation is from Lavantasia on Instagram, and I just want to give a shout out to the creator. So after I applied all the beads, I did file shape and buff off camera, and I forgot that I did want to encapsulate some glitters into these nails. So I didn't want to like make a new set of monomer and all of that. So I'm going to take this base coat by BEETLES, and I'm going to go ahead and just pour that onto the nail, the glitter that I just showed. And I was kind of sad because it was other glitters I wanted to incorporate. So of course this fine glitter, but I wanted to incorporate some hearts and some stars as well. But the stars and hearts were very chunky, and those for me really needed to be encapsulated. So I didn't add them on the set because being that I was doing it this way, they would have like been too raised up on the nail for me to do the nail art. So I just skipped the hearts and the stars, and that was so sad because I love encapsulation and really was looking forward to it. But I got so excited by my acrylic application that I had totally forgot about the stars and the hearts that I wanted to put in it. So I'm basically taking this glitter and I'm going to put the base coat down first, as you saw, and then just sprinkle some over the nail. And of course, once I get that on all of the nail, she does go ahead and cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. So once I do go ahead and get that glitter set with the base coat, I did top coated, had her cure again for 30 seconds, and then I went over and buffed like any glitters that were kind of like sticking up just to make the nail nice and smooth again, but to still have that glitter. So now I'm starting with the nail art here on the pinky, and I'm just basically drawing an eye. So I'm using this white Beetles polish, and I'm gonna do the inner portion of the eye. So I'll make that shape and then I'll shade it in, and she'll go ahead and cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. I hope everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And I would like to take the time to thank anyone who's taken the time to watch any one of my videos. It is greatly appreciated. And watching it to the end does actually help me out a lot. To anyone that's new to the channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and thank you so much for joining me on my nail journey. And to anyone that has been subscribed, you know I love you all so very much, and I'm very appreciative of you. So here I'm going in to make this is the inner portion of the eye, and I'm using this Mono1's purple polish called Amethyst, and I'm just going to go ahead and just make the inner circle and go ahead and shade that in and have her cure for 30 seconds. Once that's done, I do take this black Beetles polish and make the little black portion of the nail of the eye as well, and then have her cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds. And I'm also going to take that same black Beetles gel polish, and I'm going to go ahead and outline the eye with that, and then I'll also make some lashes. And I do cure in between each because I don't want to mess anything up. So I outline the eye first with the black, and then I make the lashes, curing in between both for 30 seconds. I'm then taking Beetles white gel polish, and I'm just making like some white dots, kind of like to make it look like a glare in the eye, and then of course cure there. And then there was a line underneath the eye on the photo, so I just made a white line under that, and then I did go ahead and have her cure again for 30 seconds. So with nail art, I like to cure a little bit too much. Well, not too much, I'm not gonna say that, because you can flash cure, but I do cure a lot just to make sure that once I get something set and like it, it does not get messed messed up and I don't have to go back over it. So on this nail here, I'm not going to show the full nail because for some reason my camera went out of focus and was kind of like focusing on my hand more so than the nail art. So you'll see the end result, but just to start, I did make a half heart on her ring finger with this color Strawberry Ice Cream from Model Ones, and I'm gonna go ahead and just color that half heart in and have her cure for 30 seconds. And then by the free edge of that nail, I also made another heart and shaded that in as well. And I didn't show any more of the ring finger, but on that bottom heart, I basically made another eye looking like the one on the pinky. It just that the camera was focusing on my hand and not her finger, so it really wasn't showing up. But on her middle finger, I'm using this Model 1 Shell Polish Blooming, and it's a color changing polish that I've used in a previous video, and I love the color of this polish. So I'm going to go ahead and just paint the full nail with this, and I only needed one coat, and after I get it set, I have her cure for 30 seconds. Then I'm taking this red shade Midsummer Rose, also by Model Ones, and I'm going to be making a pair of lips. So I'm just outlining and I'm going to shade that in and then cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. I'm then taking that black Beetles gel polish and I'm just going to outline those lips and make the inner portion of the lips as well. I love nail art. If you've been subscribed, you know that I always try to incorporate some kind of nail art into my sets. And I love recreations because it just challenges me to do something that maybe I thought I couldn't do. But I did tell my daughter in the next video that we do, I know what she likes, so I want to try to freestyle something as far as the nail art goes, just to test my hand at something just off the top of my head and not something that I've seen. I don't mind doing recreations. I actually like it, but I feel like I want to get more creative on my own, like, you know what I mean, like just something off the top of my dome that I've done and that, you know, I can say, like, I might have not seen it somewhere, but like incorporate different things that I like and just do something very random for her on the next set. So we'll see what I come up with. Then I take the white and just kind of make a few spots there, kind of like a glare on the lips, and have her cure. I need some work, but then I'm going to go in with 2 4-point stars, my rendition. So I'll do one at the top and one at the bottom of this nail and then have her cure. Also want to let you all know that I do still have winter sets in mind that I want to do all the way through January, maybe even into February. But like I said in my previous video, I kind of wanted to mix it up and just do some just regular nails as well, being that we are out of the actual Christmas season. It is still winter, so I do want to do a few winter sets. There's a few things I haven't tried yet that I definitely want to try as far as nail art goes. So those videos are coming soon. So basically on her index, I did the exact same thing I did on the pinky, so I did not show that on camera. And for her thumb, I did the exact same design with the lips on her middle finger. The only difference with the thumb is I did keep a clear background as opposed to using the pink. And you now see me top coating all of the nails. And because this is a clearer set, I do go ahead and top coat the underside as well and have her cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. Then the last step is to take my Kiara Sky cuticle oil and moisturize her cuticles, and the cuticle oil is in the scent of lavender. And this is the finished product, and guys, I love them. I think I did so freaking good. These are so freaking cute. She is a lucky gal that I decided to try my hand at doing nails, because now she has her own personal nail artist. Let me know what you think of the nail set down below, and if you've made it this far, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you all so very much for joining me today, and I'll see you all on my next video. Again, thank you so very much, and much love.